Q6193. Which middle-level clouds are characterized by rain, snow, or ice pellets posing a serious icing problem if temperatures are near or below freezing? A. Nimbostratus. B. Altostratus lenticular. C. Altocumulus castellanus. The correct answer is A. Nimbostratus clouds are middle-level clouds that are characterized by a thick, dark layer that often covers the sky. These clouds are associated with continuous or prolonged precipitation, which can include rain, snow, or ice pellets. When temperatures near or fall below freezing, nimbostratus clouds can pose a serious icing problem. Icing occurs when supercooled water droplets or ice crystals in the cloud come into contact with aircraft surfaces, such as wings, antennas, or propellers, and freeze upon impact. This can lead to the accumulation of ice, which can be hazardous for aircraft operation. Nimbostratus clouds are typically formed in a stable atmospheric environment where moist air is forced to rise over a frontal boundary or a large-scale lifting mechanism. The precipitation from nimbostratus clouds is often steady and continuous, covering a wide area. In conditions near or below freezing, the precipitation from nimbostratus clouds can fall as freezing rain, snow, or ice pellets. These frozen forms of precipitation can adhere to aircraft surfaces and rapidly accumulate as ice, leading to reduced aerodynamic performance, increased weight, and potentially hazardous flight conditions. It is important for pilots and aviation authorities to be aware of the presence of nimbostratus clouds and the potential for icing when temperatures are near or below freezing. Proper de-icing and anti-icing procedures, along with careful monitoring of weather conditions, are crucial for safe aircraft operations in such situations. In summary, nimbostratus clouds, which are middle-level clouds associated with continuous or prolonged precipitation, pose a serious icing problem if temperatures are near or below freezing. The freezing rain, snow, or ice pellets from nimbostratus clouds can lead to the accumulation of ice on aircraft surfaces, posing risks to flight operations. Q6194. Consider the following air mass characteristics. 1. Cumuliform clouds. 2. Stable lapse rate. 3. Unstable lapse rate. 4. Stratiform clouds and fog. Smooth air, above the friction level, and poor visibility. 5. 6. Turbulence up to about 10,000 feet and good visibility except in areas of precipitation. A moist air mass, which is colder than the surface over which it passes, frequently has which of the above characteristics? A. 1, 3, and 6. B. 3, 4, and 5. C. 2, 4, and 5. The correct answer is A. Cumuliform clouds. When a moist air mass, colder than the surface, passes over an area, it promotes the formation of cumuliform clouds. These clouds have a distinct vertical growth pattern and are often characterized by their cauliflower-like appearance. Cumuliform clouds develop as warm, moist air rises and cools, leading to the condensation of water vapor. They are associated with convective activity and can result in showers, thunderstorms, or even severe weather conditions. Unstable lapse rate. An unstable lapse rate is a crucial factor in the development of convective activity and is often observed in a moist air mass that is colder than the surface. It refers to a rapid decrease in temperature with increasing altitude. In this situation, the temperature decreases more quickly than the standard lapse rate. This creates unstable atmospheric conditions, allowing air parcels to rise freely and potentially trigger convective processes like updrafts and downdrafts. Unstable lapse rates are conducive to the formation of towering cumuliform clouds and can lead to the development of thunderstorms. Turbulence up to about 10,000 feet and good visibility except in areas of precipitation. As a colder, moist air mass encounters a warmer surface, the temperature and moisture differences can generate turbulence. Turbulence refers to the irregular and chaotic airflow that can cause turbulence within the atmosphere. In the case of a moist air mass that is colder than the surface, turbulence can occur up to about 10,000 feet. However, outside of areas experiencing precipitation, visibility remains generally good. Precipitation, such as rain or snow, can reduce visibility, but under normal circumstances, the moist air mass itself does not significantly impact visibility. 6196. A moist, unstable air mass is characterized by A. Poor visibility and smooth air. B. Cumuliform clouds and showery precipitation. C. Stratiform clouds and continuous precipitation. The correct answer is B. A moist, unstable air mass is characterized by the presence of cumuliform clouds and the occurrence of showery precipitation. Cumuliform clouds are tall and puffy, often resembling cauliflower or cotton balls. These clouds form as warm, moist air rises rapidly and cools, causing water vapor to condense into visible cloud droplets. The instability within the air mass is caused by a significant amount of moisture and the presence of vertical atmospheric instability, which promotes upward movement of the air. The showery precipitation associated with this air mass is characterized by periods of rainfall that are sporadic, intense, and relatively short-lived. Showers typically have a convective nature, meaning they result from the rapid upward movement of air and the subsequent condensation of moisture within the cumuliform clouds. These showers can be accompanied by bursts of heavy rain, occasionally interspersed with breaks of clearer skies. Overall, the presence of cumuliform clouds and showery precipitation is indicative of a moist, unstable air mass. 6197. What type weather is associated with an advancing warm front that has moist, unstable air? A. Stratiform clouds, lightning, steady precipitation. B. Cumuliform clouds, smooth air, steady precipitation. C. Cumuliform clouds, turbulent air, showery-type precipitation. The correct answer is C. When an advancing warm front encounters moist, unstable air, it brings specific weather conditions. Cumuliform clouds, which are tall and puffy in appearance, form as the warm front lifts and displaces the less dense warm air over the cooler air mass. These clouds are often associated with vertical development and can have well-defined edges and a cauliflower-like appearance. The presence of moist, unstable air along with the warm front creates turbulent air conditions. Turbulence refers to irregular, chaotic airflow characterized by vertical motion and mixing of air masses. This turbulence can cause the air to be unsettled, with eddies and updrafts leading to a bumpy ride for aircraft and potentially causing discomfort for individuals in the vicinity. In terms of precipitation, an advancing warm front with moist, unstable air typically produces showery-type precipitation. Showery precipitation occurs when the moist, unstable air rises rapidly, leading to the formation of convective clouds. These clouds generate localized areas of intense rainfall, often in the form of showers. Showery precipitation is characterized by its variable intensity and intermittent nature, with periods of heavier rain followed by lulls or breaks in the rainfall. In summary, when a warm front advances into an area of moist, unstable air, it triggers the formation of cumuliform clouds, creates turbulent air conditions, and results in showery-type precipitation. 6198. A moist, cold air mass that is being warmed from below is characterized, in part, by A. Fog and drizzle. B. Showers and thunderstorms. C. Continuous heavy precipitation. The correct answer is B. When a moist, cold air mass is being warmed from below, several characteristics become evident, including the occurrence of showers and thunderstorms. As the cold air mass interacts with a warmer surface below, such as a body of water or a warm land mass, the warming process begins. The warmer surface heats the air above it, causing it to become less stable and more prone to vertical motion. This instability promotes the formation of convective clouds, which are characterized by upward vertical development. Showers are a common manifestation of this process. They are intermittent periods of rainfall that are often intense but relatively brief. Showers occur as the warmed air rises rapidly, carrying moisture upward and leading to the condensation of water vapor into visible cloud droplets. These convective clouds produce localized areas of heavy rainfall, followed by breaks or lulls in precipitation. In addition to showers, the presence of a moist, cold air mass being warmed from below can also lead to the formation of thunderstorms. Thunderstorms are more intense convective systems characterized by the presence of thunder, lightning, and potentially heavy rainfall. They occur when the instability in the air mass is strong enough to support the development of deep convective clouds that reach higher altitudes, allowing for the formation of strong updrafts and downdrafts within the storm. Overall, when a moist, cold air mass is warmed from below, the resulting atmospheric conditions often include the occurrence of showers and thunderstorms. These weather phenomena are indicative of the convective activity and instability present in the air mass.